Okay. So ABC. What does ABC mean, huh? Well, I heard it really loud and clear. You're supposed to do A, whatever's put in front of you. B, by just doing the next right thing. And C, leaving the results to your higher selves and your higher power. So how does that work? Okay, I'll give you an example. Somebody messages you and says, I'd like to come over at 9 o'clock and pick up the mattress you're selling. Okay, but I can't pay you because I don't have any money yet. Okay, so you just get the mattresses ready, you let the person come get it, and you just let the results take their place. Okay, you see how that works? Okay, it's like A, B, and C. You don't know what the universe's plan is. You don't know anything. All you can do in life is do the next right thing. So you could say, oh, no, I'm not doing it because you don't have no money. Okay, but then that's matrix thinking. If you really don't need the money, which I don't, right? Then you just move ahead with it. Okay, come over and get the mattress for your kid and pay me when you can. Okay, now that's just an example, but it's A, B, and C. So it's the things put in front of you. Say yes until God makes it no. Remember that one. Say yes until God makes it no. Okay, and then leave the results to your higher selves and the angels. Okay, so that's enough on that. We're going to go ahead and see what the cards say. We got the Knight of Cups. That's the guy with the white horse, the flowers. He's all about romance, all about love. Somebody's thinking of you, female or male. Someone's thinking of you. So just do the next right thing. And fueling that is Judgment. And I'm drawn to her higher self. See how she's praying down here in 4D. That's you and me, right? And that's our higher self saying, judgment's been called. I'm drawn to the 2 in 20. 2 people coming together. Wishes granted. Judgment time. I love this picture. Isn't it beautiful? So here is praying. Here is praising. Praying, praising, judgment. Okay, now we're going to pull a few cards here. We got 7 of Cups. I believe somebody's made a decision. Even though it looks like he's still contemplating, I think the decision has been made. Because you want equal give and take. And you want your Hierophant. Hierophant is the highest spirituality. So you're not settling for second best. Because this is your destiny, the Star card, and you've learned from your past. Confirmation. You've learned from your past, 6 of Cups. And what did you learn? You learned how to defeat the devil because this is your soul contract, 2 of Cups, okay? You're sick of feeling the 9 swords, the anxiety, and you know that by living in love, the Page of Cups, that's how you do it. This is a world mission, so you need to get busy. The Knight of Pattern. The Smoking Gun. Please pick one card for my life. Well, we just came up with, when you asked that question, was the smoking gun. Okay? The smoking gun is you succeed in your world mission because you're living in the truth. King of Swords. So if you're living in the truth, you win your world mission. You complete it. So, Karana, I don't do astrology. Happy birthday, April 19th. And you're 27 and you're single. That's awesome. I don't do astrology. I just read energy. So when you came on, what was on was the Six of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So repeat what I just said for all of us. In order to get our smoking gun and complete our world mission, we have to stay in truth, because there's a lot of illusions out there with the moon. Everything's an illusion, everything's a lie, even the moon is a lie. So use your intuition, the High Priestess, to get your 10 Pentacles. That's your abundance and your trophy. And you do that by staying the king of questing, the king of Q. You keep moving forward and you take that leap of faith. Okay, you take that leap of faith. Okay, now we're going to continue on. Back to 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's just going to repeat itself now. So you're going to have to rewind this, okay? Re-listen to this. Everything that I just said is for anyone reading and listening to this message right now. This is the 10 of Pentacles twice. So in order for us to win, in order for us to get our abundance, in order for us to get to our 10 of Pentacles, we stay in love, we stay in truth. Now we're going to go ahead and just take a couple here from St. Michael. And it's a lot like yesterday's reading, some of it. You're on the right path. You're totally on the right path. So you're asking about your energy, you're on the right path. You're watching this video, you're talking to your angels. It seems to be that unless you have an addiction that you're fighting, which you need to surrender to it and get help, you're on the right path. Yesterday we were talking about addictions. Today we're talking about mostly the energy is an energy of you know what to do and you know how to do it. And most of you are. Some of you are still in the 7 of Cups of I'm not sure what to do. But when this came out earlier, it was, yes, he does know what to do. And yes, he did it. So there's a difference there. And I told you that because you were praying, it was really helping. And that's what it says. Prayer will help the situation. So keep praying. And write about your thoughts and your feelings. You want to write about them. Get them on paper. Write that book. What about those songs that we want to write so that I can be in the video dancing? Decide to be happy now. So what's your passion? And then keep on that track. Okay? And the passion cannot be your addictions, if you have any addictions. Okay, those have to get gone. And go forward fearlessly. Go forward fearlessly. But again, you want to do what you want to do. Do your songs, your writing, your book, your living your life, not somebody else's. Okay, and now we're just going to pick a couple oracle cards. The Emperor card came out twice while I've been shuffling these around. So once again, we had the Hierophant and the Emperor. Now the Emperor is always in his fullest 4 kings, But the Hierophant has mastered everything. It's kind of like a god and a goddess. We have the Empress and the Emperor, and then we have the 4 queens and the 4 kings. So we want, if you're on the highest timeline like I am, you don't want to settle for anything but a Hierophant in a woman or a man. Okay, and this card was turned over. So faith, prayer, communication with God. That was the same card that came out when St. Michael said prayer will help the situation. Basically the same thing. So you're just basically wanting your mission partner to complete your path. We're pretty much on our highest timeline that we can be on at the moment, okay? And if you're not on your highest timeline because you're working through addictions or you're working on this path, that's fine, okay? Know that there's one higher and you're striving for it. But you can't be on a higher timeline with any drinking or any drugs, any lust. You can't do it. So you're keeping yourself at a matrix level. You're keeping yourself on a lower level. Now, you want to stay there, that's fine, but you can't go to higher levels with addictions. So, for those of you with addictions, I'm just letting you know that, it's just like you can't come in here without shoes, shirt, and service, or no service if you don't have shoes and shirt on, right? They're just not going to let you in without your shoes and without your shirt, right? Same thing. You're just not going to get on a higher timeline with addictions. It's not going to happen. So we want our Emperor, our Hierophant, and we want to be the best that we can be so that we can receive our equal give and take. So we have to go through faith, prayer, communion with God. Okay, and that goes right back to prayer will help the situation. So the energy is less intense than yesterday. Because most of it was said yesterday's video, so you can watch yesterday's video, but it's still there because in one day the energy doesn't change that much. But the energy is less because a lot of people are understanding that if they want to get to the next level, they have to put their shirt on. They have to put their shoes on if they want service. If they want to come in this store and buy cigarettes, which that's an addiction, soda's addiction. Almost anything you buy at a store is an addiction. But I'm just saying, if you want any kind of service in the store, then you have to have your shirt on and your shoes on, right? So it's the same thing. So again, he's saying, lean on God and angels for support and have self-respect, okay? So you're not respecting yourself if you're putting all that poison in your body. And then what are we striving for again? Eternal love. And it says the situation's already resolved. So this is a lot like yesterday and the day before's energy. It's saying everything is already planned out. It's like a book, right? It's already written and you're going through the chapters, right? But that one chapter that you're trying to get to is, say, 4 chapters down the road. You still have to go to rehab. You still have to get out of an unhealthy situation. You still have to do all these things before you get to the chapter that says eternal love. Okay? But for us that have already read that part of the book, we're at next page. Bingo, there it is, eternal love. The situation's already been planned. Okay? So it depends where you are in the book. That's why when people say you're all on different timelines, you're all at different levels, well, that's what it means. We all got this book. Some of you are on chapter 1, some of you are on chapter 2, some of you are on chapter 3. That's why the title says ABC. They're really trying to stress that things just go in order. So something gets put in front of you, you do the next right thing, leave the result to God. Say yes until God makes it no, not you. Okay, thanks for listening.